Hey guys, it's Tony with Hwy83 Suzuki again. Today we're going to be doing a very simple project, but an important one, especially if you're a young kid, first time getting a tracker, going to swap out your radio. We're just going to do a swap for one with a cassette player here. In this video, a lot of these GEOs came very plain Jane, boring, just a radio. So if you want to do an aftermarket or you have one with a CD player, cassette, whatever the case may be, very easy project. This is a 96 model, will be the same for 96 through 98. And first thing you're going to want to do is remove the heater knobs for the control assembly. So you're going to get all of those out of the way. You're going to get your ashtray pulled out. There, we always got those business cards on hand, you know what I mean? Yep. Then you're going to come across two Phillips head screws here. So we're going to get those going out of the way. Okay, we got our second Phillips head screw removed. Now we're going to come up to the heater faceplate. And sometimes these can be stubborn. You can either put a flathead screwdriver in on the side and just give it a little tug to loosen it up. Or sometimes you can just grab it in the center and pull it out to release. So from here, I like to remove the backlight bulb there to give you a little more room. Mine has air conditioning, so we have a cable holding it here, the wiring and the AC button. It's just going to dangle there. You got two more Phillips head screws here, so we're going to get those. Okay, we got our Phillips head screws loose there and removed. So now you're going to have your radio bezel. This is this whole plastic surround piece. We call it the radio bezel. That's going to be free. And what you're going to do is fish this through here. So it's tough with one hand, but I will show you in just a second. Okay, so there you can see it sliding through the bezel. And your radio bezel is removed. You're down. You're just going to set this faceplate right back onto the heater control and just going to let that set for now. And you're now down to the radio. You got your four Phillips head screws. You're ready to take those out. And the radio will be coming out next. Okay, we got our last Phillips head screw getting removed here. And then the radio will be free. So as you can see, this whole assembly is going to get pulled out of the dashboard. And on the back, very simple, you got your radio antenna, which you can pull up and out. And then you got your little stubborn in there, but there's your radio antenna. And you've got your one wire connection going back there. So you push this tab in and you pull it out and you'll be ready to swap out your radio. There's your main connection that has all your speaker, power wires, everything you need. If you're doing an aftermarket radio, I would suggest buying the adapter that's going to plug into here and then into your aftermarket Sony, Pioneer, Alpine, whatever you want to bump in your ride. That'll make it way easier. Otherwise, you got to butcher all the wires, splice them all together, and life's a lot easier when it's plug and play. So you got your radio out, that old, boring, simple radio, and now we're gonna plug in our cassette deck so we can get our MC Hammer bumping, our Guns N' Roses tapes from 1987, Appetite for Destruction perhaps, yeah. So same thing on this one, you're gonna plug in our antenna and our main plug. Okay, we're plugged back in and we are going to slide the replacement radio in place, put our four screws back in, tighten them up, and we're just going to go through the reverse order of everything I've previously shown you. So very quick installation here. Everything goes real easy on these models. Okay, we've got our bottom two screws back in the bezel. We have our heater faceplate fished back through here, and we don't forget to plug back in your backlight. There's a little light bulb back here, so we got that plugged back in, and we're gonna put our faceplate back on, and you are down to just reinstalling your 4 heater control. Oh, your 4 heater control knobs. Actually, I forgot something here. We got these 2 screws here. We're gonna put these in, then the faceplate, then your heater control knob. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're gonna have it like that when it's all said and done. Put your ashtray back in, and your radio is all good to go. These 96 through 98 models have a very nice radio bezel, easy to work with. The earlier 90s have very delicate bezels, and I'll try and show you a video on that later, because those can be broken very, very easily and can get expensive to replace. So I hope you learned a few tips and tricks and feel more confident about changing out your radio. And again, hope you come back and join our YouTube channel, Hwy83 Suzuki. Have a great day, guys.